over the course of our vacation, I had the opportunity to see 6 movies, part of 3 more, read 4 books, and listen to 1. Even better, I watched 2 of those movies while lying in a pool. It's my new vision of heaven. As wonderful as it was to relax in this 6-inch wading pool for 2 hours, it might have gotten boring if not for the movie. It was the story that captivated and kept my attention because, as I have shared throughout the summer, stories are powerful. Stories have the power to create, to transform, to comfort, heal, and inspire. So I could talk about Jesus and the children. I could go on and on and on. Remind adults of Jesus' words, Jesus' strong words that we as adults should children, asking children to be seen and not heard in worship or Christian community. We adults should never get between kids and by clinging to what is comfortable for our generation instead of asking what connects with other generations. We adults should never shoo kids away from a life-giving relationship with the God of love we know through Jesus Christ by being dull and boring. It makes Jesus super duper unhappy. So I could talk about this story from the Bible, or I could tell a story the Bible stories that gives us hope, a story that helps us imagine a better life and world, a story that reminds us that anything is possible with God. And I've already lost the kids, so I'm going to pull them back in. So I'm going to tell a story, and I need all of your help because this is a mad lib blank story. So first, and I'm sorry people who are on that I didn't get some of these for you guys in advance. First, I need a number. 7. Okay. Now I need a town and a state. I need another town and a state. Possum Trot, Texas. Is that a real place? Okay. Look it up, right? And now I need a dessert treat. You know what? I'm going to go to tiramisu just because you're going to see how weird that's going to sound. Okay. And then, hold on. And then I need 2 positive adjectives. Awesome. Amazing. And now I need a child's name. Okay, I will use Ava for my kid names, and then I will use Cole for my other name. Okay, now, okay. I need one more adjective. Loving. And then I need a picnic food. Hot dog. And now I need a kitchen appliance. Dishwasher. Now I need a room in your house. Bedroom? Okay. Now I need Jesus. And then I need a school subject. What is going on? Oh, playground equipment. Slide. And I need one more child's name.
Evan.
Aloysius.
What?
Phil's grandson, who was born in May, June? Yeah. Bill's grandson, who was born this spring, he really wanted them to name him Aloysius. So they didn't name him that. Okay, and then I need 2 school supplies.
Glue sticks. Eraser.
And 2 snacks. Now hold on, you guys have been really chatty.
Gummy bears.
I want people to not be chatty.
Popcorn.
Really? Nobody, you have no snacks back there? Goldfish? And Cheetos, okay. And then the last thing is I need a girl's name. What is it?
Lucy.
Lucy. Okay. I think I got all my blanks. You ready? Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Lucy. She was 7 years old, and this was her first day of a new school year. As you might guess, Lucy was feeling a little nervous, and not just because it was the first day. She was also a little anxious because over the summer, her family moved from Waterbury, Connecticut to Possum Trot, Texas. And this was a new school and a new town. And as if that wasn't enough new, Lucy had a strange experience on the last day at her old school. To celebrate a wonderful school year, the school staff gave tiramisu to each student. Lucy absolutely loved tiramisu. Since her last name began with a Y, she had to wait until almost the very end to receive her treat. She was excited when she finally received that awesome, amazing tiramisu. But as she went to bite into her treat, she heard the staff say to Ava Zimmerman that they had run out of treats. All of a sudden, Lucy's tiramisu didn't look so tasty. Then an idea popped into her head. She would give hers to Ava. After all, her grown-ups could buy her tiramisu anytime. And then the strangest thing happened. One of the professionals discovered one more tiramisu. Lucy thought it was just a loving coincidence at the time, but over the summer, similar things came. At their family picnic, she got the last hot dog, and when she gave it away to her younger cousin Cole, it happened again. Her grandpa discovered one more in the dishwasher. And then, when her family was packing to move and her sister needed one more box and none were to be found, Lucy shared one of her boxes, and it happened again. There in the corner of the bedroom was an empty box nobody remembered putting there. Lucy found all of these coincidences curious. However, she didn't question them because she knew that sometimes that is just the way with God. God makes all things possible. And it was with this hope in her heart that Lucy, still nervous, walked into her new school to begin a new school year. That hope and excitement started to drain out of her, though, when she saw her new school. There was no colorful banner welcoming students. There was no smiling school staff to greet everyone at the door. In her classroom, the decorations looked faded and students sat neither smiling nor talking to one another. Certainly, no one spoke to her, the new kid. When their teacher, Mr. Jesus, asked everyone to take out a pencil, Lucy saw something that made her the saddest of all. The student in front of her couldn't find their pencil, and when they asked the girl beside them if they had one to lend, the girl shook her head no and went back to listening to the teacher about band. Lucy herself only had one pencil. However, she was a good listener and had a good memory. She had faith she would remember, so she tapped the student on the shoulder and handed them her pencil. The student was surprised at first, and then the student cautiously smiled. And then it happened. A pencil started to roll across the floor from who knows where, and the teacher picked it up and asked if anyone needed a pencil. And again, at the playground during recess, the school staff said there was time for only one more student to have a turn on the slide. Lucy was that student, and she could have taken her turn. No one would have thought anything about it. However, Aloysius was also waiting for a turn. Lucy thought she would try something out. She let Aloysius go in front of her. And wow, what happened? The staff member said they had gotten the time wrong, and there was time for two more students to have a turn. Over and over again, Lucy experienced God's miracle. Every time she gave something away, she discovered she had enough. And not just when it came to things, also when it came to smiles and time and kindness. Day by day, all around her, she discovered that things were changing. The students in her class laughed and talked with one another. They shared their glue sticks and erasers and rulers, their goldfish and their Cheetos. A few offered to help the teacher put up more colorful decorations, and in art class they made a colorful banner for the front of the school. And when the last day of school came, Lucy smiled and remembered her old school and the friends that she had left behind. Then she smiled and remembered her new school at the beginning of the year. What a difference. Everywhere you looked, kids and staff were sharing, being kind, laughing, and taking care of one another. Some might not believe it was the same school. Lucy just smiled because she knew that sometimes this is just the way with God. God makes all things possible. Amen.